What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. I'm watching a video on my phone. Not the best way to start the stream, but a friend linked me a new trailer for the new Fist of the North Star game from the Yakuza creators. What's up, Darko? It's going pretty good. I just got out of, I was in the Patreon Discord, and we were all watching anime together, because I got a video coming up. We were all just watching it together. We watched like 2 different anime. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Awesome. How far are you? I'm watching a video for the new Fist of the North Star game. My friend Shentai linked me. I just saw. Looks really awesome. Alright, so today we're going to be playing some Stardew Valley. I had to restart my computer for some reason. Man, I have been busy making videos lately. So, today's video, I got that one, but a couple days, actually last weekend, I finished the video that was supposed to be out for today within my vlog video from today because it was a video response to Double 4 Anime, which I probably should have put that in the title, now that I think about it, but either way. So that one kind of superseded it and became today's video. But then again, at the same time, I recorded another video yesterday, so it's like this Wednesday's video was done beforehand. Next Wednesday's video is already done. The Wednesday's video after that is done, and then I still got to make one more Wednesday video, which is about the seasonal anime coming up. So it's like I'm gonna be so far advanced for the Wednesday videos that that's really good. I'm really happy where I am now. If the only thing I can do is start getting back on track with the Friday videos and get those out ahead of time for the people on Patreon, because that's ideally what I want to do, is just get the videos out. It's like have the mindset of, oh, I got a video coming up Friday, I got to get this on Patreon, and then YouTube is the following week after that. Because that's kind of like the main thing, because that's what keeps everything going right there. Damn, you guys can see my mess back there. I gotta clean up. Yep. Alright. What's going on, Light? You missed it, Light. We were doing a Patreon Discord. And basically I got this new series that's coming out. It's basically like Guilty Pleasure Theater, but instead of doing one series or one movie, I'm doing 3, and it's just gonna be like a 15-minute long video or something. I just blow through these series really quick. What's good, what's bad, what's funny, that sort of thing. And in the Patreon Discord, it was me, it was Rob, and it was also Miasma, and we watched this one terrible movie. Basically what I did was I went through a long list of over 800 anime that had the criteria of being 1, an OVA or movie, 2, having an English dub, and 3, being short, under 6 episodes. So all of that, and then after I picked out all of those, I picked out 5 random shows, and then we kind of voted from there. We voted for one movie that we watched. Whoa, Saggy Bones, thank you so much, very awesome. You're awesome, Saggy Bones. But from there, we picked 2. One was this, it's a 2-episode long OVA, and we started watching it, and I forget what it's called. Oh, no, please tell me I saved it. Yeah, okay. It is called Spectral Force. And we started watching it, and I was like, wait a minute, this looks kind of familiar. So I look it up on Mal, and I look up the director. The director of it was also the director and creator behind Mars of Destruction. And it was just as bad. Actually, it was longer. It was worse because it was longer. What's up, cool girl? Then we watched this princess show. What was it? Spectral Prince? No, not Spectral Princess. Shamlin Princess or something like that, and it's definitely a solid 6. The story's not there, but it's pretty fun in terms of animation, because when they have the fights, it's like these two girls, they go to fight each other, and it's so over the top in terms of the fights there that this one girl, she will do this thing with her hand, and she has this big glyph that appears on her hand, and like this eye, like out of Full Metal Alchemist, opens up on her hand, and then it like starts bleeding onto the ground. It becomes this like ball of black blood that forms under the ground into this other symbol on the ground that then transforms into this big ghost demon, kind of like a stand or something, and she's fighting against somebody else that's got another stand. And then there's this other spell that she does that has this ring of light go around her, without got all this kanji going around her, and it transforms her into something along the lines of like Devil Man. It was really wild for like just a dumb little anime that you watched. Like, that's kind of why I'm curious about shows. Spectral Force, yeah. That's what I'm talking about on Friday. Maybe Saturday. We'll see, because tomorrow we're going to continue watching it. But I'm going to do a Guilty Pleasure Theater that's 15 minutes long, and it's about 3 different anime. 3 different anime. It's kind of like a random grab bag. I don't know what it is before I watch it. It's like the stuff that we watched, I mostly went by. The cover looks cool. It looks like it might have some, like, it might be a little fun, even though it's stupid. Just a question. Oh, okay. Alright, so I got the chat up here. Let me get started. Oh, I gotta change the name. Today's Stardew Valley. Yeah, mods have it. What's up, Valkyrios? Awesome. I want to make a top 50 anime openings list, and I can make it super short. I could just have 8 seconds of an opening song and have it switch over and just make it really short. Not even any audio. I might be able to do that. Maybe 5 seconds. Alright, stuff. Star. So today's episode 27. What's up, Axel Steel? If you can do, the way I see it is, if you can make a top 50 list and have nothing but anime that are above a 7 and up, then I think you're good. I want to make like a top list out of nothing but 10 anime. How many anime do I have on my 10 out of 10 list? That'd be actually pretty interesting to see here. Alright, so Stardew Valley, changing the name up for the live stream here. Oh, you can't be scared about people hating your list. People will hate your list. That is guaranteed. Guaranteed that. How many 10s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 10 out of 10s. I can make a list out of that. Top 10, top 10, 10 out of 10s. Thanks, everybody. Alright, I could make a video about that. I've been in the video making mood lately. I've been so motivated. It's like I'm getting videos demonetized left and right, but the viewers, the super chats, the support, the Patreon and everything, that keeps me going. The only thing is I wonder how I'm going to get new viewers, because YouTube does not want to share my videos at all. That's the only thing that I really am worried about. Stardew Valley. Stardew. I'm getting shared up right now. Let me go on over to Twitter and the Facebook, the Book of Face. Yeah, I have 23 10 ratings. Well, I'm really like anal about what I give stuff a 10, because as a reviewer, people are like, why'd you give this a 10? You're not a very objective reviewer. Awesome. Thanks. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm shared up on Twitter, and the Book of Face goes to PewDiePie's chat. PewDiePie's got some crazy streams, man. Yeah, that's the thing when you review an anime. I want to make a video about this, the toil of the anime reviewer. Because basically, it's like, I can make a review of something, and I can say it's bad for this, this, and this reason, but if, like, I say in another video, oh, that was pretty fun, but it's like, but your reviewer, you gave it a bad score, how are you saying it's fun? Or, you know, your reviewer, this is, you know, people hold reviewers to, like, fucking super high standards. And then when you're a reviewer of anime, it's like your opinion of a show when you're reviewing it and your opinion of a show when you're just like hanging out in chat, it has to be identically the same. It's like, oh, it's an alright show, but you said it has these 6 problems. Well, I'm not reviewing it right now. There's a difference. Alright. Blaze Blue. I cannot understand how people play Blaze Blue without one of those like arcade pads. I used to play that. I used to play that with some of my friends on YouTube, and I fucking hated that because it's like I could not get how to use the controls because they needed you to do like the swooping motions and stuff, and you can't really do that on a D-pad. Stardew Valley. What's up, son to Goku Dragon Ball Super? I'd like to buy that sword you were showing. Really? How much you got? What's your offer? As long as, I mean, if you live outside of the United States, that could be a big problem. Stardew Valley. Waiting on it to load. It doesn't want to load. $500. That is a really good. Hold on a second. Let me check Amazon real quick. I don't expect to get full price for it because it's not a full price sword. Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Honestly, I can't take your money because you're trying to buy it. I would love to take it for $500, but you can actually buy it right now on Amazon, brand new for $335. So I can't in good faith take your money, and I don't want to accept less than $300 for it. But it's called a dragon. I'll type out the name for it for you. Alright, Stardew Valley time. On the website, it's still like $900, which is what I bought it for originally. But, you know, the thing is, it's like, honestly, I have a hard time believing that this sword is what they say it is. Totally honest. Oh, never mind. It's got bad reviews. Do not buy from Amazon, even Amazon itself. It's not Cold Steel supported. I receive a B product mark. Oh, okay, sorry guys, okay. It actually is the item, but it's like a B class, which means it's like a factory second or something. I could, hey, if you still want it, I'll sell it to you. But yeah, there's that place on Amazon that sells it for $335 because I think they're factory seconds though. Here, I'll link it here. Check the reviews. The reviews say that the product that you're getting is not actually what you would get from Cold Steel. And they're saying actually like not so good things about it in the reviews. Yeah, check the reviews out there. Okay, message me, see what's up. But I'm not willing to sell it for anything lower than 500. That's why I'm telling you I can't, like, the Amazon price. If you're happy with the product there that's on Amazon, it's best to get it from them. I like the Wakazashis, though. The Wakazashis are really awesome. Like, they're a good sword. Oh, shit. I forgot I was eating popcorn. I used to powder these. I used to get the powder and oil it and everything. But then I realized that it won't actually rust. It's a high carbon, but it still won't rust. 2 of the 3 swords I have are from Cold Steel. I was wondering why I can't hear the game. You know, sometimes I'll be talking to somebody, and I'll just get tired of wearing the headset, and I'll take it off, and I'm like, wait, where's my audio? You have high carbon as well? Where's your from? I've got a Kaze-ko katana as well. I don't feel like getting up to get it. You may have seen it. It's got a brown handle. Yeah, but... I mean, it's a really nice sword. I like to have it. But if I can get over 500 or over for it, then it's sold. But if it's under, then it's like, I may as well just keep it. Alright, so what am I doing on the good old farm? I'm a good old farm boy. Is what gets depressing. What are you guys talking about? Oh, Facebook? I have Facebook, but I don't really go on there. I mean, I go on there long enough to check the anime dojo. I go on there, like, I don't check messages and stuff like that. Basically, my personal life, I don't really contact people through Facebook or anything. The people that I know IRL, we contact each other through, like, instant messaging and stuff, and we just meet up. Or we talk on the phone or something like that. I've actually, for such a long time, I've purposely built this wall around my social life so that the 2 worlds are actually kind of separate. It's like I have my social life here and I have my work life, YouTube life over here. But now it's come to the point where, like, my social life is practically non-existent on the internet, and everybody that I know, I just text them or talk to them in person. And it's actually really nice. But they see it differently. It's actually really different. They see kind of a rift because it's like I'll talk to them maybe once or twice a week because I'm usually busy or something. I actually talk to you guys more than my closest friends IRL. But I will. They'll say, "Oh, we don't talk that much," and I'm like, to me, it feels like we just talked because that's how time is. It's like work, stream. But it's just like, it's this mixture of work and fun, and because I enjoy it, I'm able to just delve into it, and time just, like, disappears. Yeah, yo, Kuzone, link me, when you send me that message on Facebook, link me that, sword that you have, too, because I'm curious to see, and I'll link you mine later, too, because I got a couple more. Alright, I gotta empty out my boxes. Actually, Kuzone helped me out with a video. Kuzone, he helped me out with, like, a Netflix... It was like a streaming anime video that I think I eventually took down because Crunchyroll people accused me of supporting piracy. I could dump that in there. I got so much stuff I need to dump out. Milk pail, shears. Damn, dude. Let me try and make some more of this. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, I need more fishes. Cool. I used to have this thing long before I started YouTube and watching anime and stuff. I used to have this thing where I would always treat myself to something ridiculous every time it was my birthday. Why am I playing with keyboard? I used to treat myself to something ridiculous every time it was my birthday. Because I know I like work so hard all the time. But like I would buy a sword basically, because I have 3 swords here. And people are like, well, you know, because I'd go all year, and all I do was just play MMOs and stuff. Back when I first got my job, I used to spend so much money. I kid you not, I would have a package on my doorstep every single day. When I first started working, I didn't even have a single shelf. I had I had a little tiny baby shelf. It filled up real quick. There was this website I used to buy movies from, Deep Discount DVD. I'll just browse there all the time. And now, like after a while, I mean not now, but I used to go into like Target and Walmart and go through those bins and stuff to find classic movies, but now everything DVD is practically obsolete. Crunchyroll against piracy, LOL, what hypocrites. They started out as illegal. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, one of their PR people, this wasn't technically official Crunchyroll. It was just some PR snob that was getting after me. But I was like, well, I was talking good about Crunchyroll. I was actually talking bad about their competitors. And this is actually, you know, Otaku Tuesday really changed my perspective, because for years, I gave Crunchyroll, like, I gave them traffic for years. My Otaku Tuesday videos were getting, like, some of them had 20,000, 30,000 views, some of them even more. Back when 20,000 views is like 100,000 views is today. And it was, like, free revenue for Crunchyroll, and it's like, they refused to even acknowledge it. I've even sent them emails, no response or anything like that, so I see how that is. They want to call you out when they think you're supporting piracy, but when you're supporting them, well, fuck you. We'll pay people who don't watch anime thousands of dollars to say our name once, but fuck you. It's still a good service, though. Honestly, it's one of the better anime services. Obviously not a sponsor. All right, I really need to clean out my damn inventory. This is insane. This is insane. Okay, so I can make some of these. Oh, I can drop these. Wow, I've got so many of those right now. Yeah. Basically what I said was, nobody wants to have to pay, like $600 or so a year just to have all of the streaming services. And I was saying about how when you pay all that money to a streaming service, you don't actually get, well, you get entertainment, but there's nothing that you actually keep. And I've made a point in my video, I took like $600 worth of anime off my shelf right there. I'm like, well, over a year, you spend that much on the streaming sites to get all the different shows and stuff. And it's like, you could have that many shows on your wall. So he got super upset, and then he started, because he's got a lot of followers, and everybody in the community just kisses up to the official people. And people started coming over too. What's up, Rob? Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly it, Plasmatize. I was the voice of the consumer, basically, because that's why can't I? Oh, that's weird. Cloth. Seed maker, I definitely do not need that. Okay, so I think I'm good to get the rest of that stuff out of there. Well, I don't really, the thing is, It doesn't hurt to have the extra money, but there's no anime that I have that is honestly worth parting with. Everything there is like super cheap. I'd have to be like dead broke in order to need to sell some of that stuff because it's not really worth their value anymore. I have sold some of the stuff, but it's kind of like I've got a sword that I paid $900 for, and I look at it like, why the fuck did I pay $900 for that? I don't use it for anything. So that's one thing to sell that. The anime is different because it's like I paid $30 or something, and now it's like I have to sell it for 10 or 15. It's like really no point in even bothering with that. Then you got to pay $7 to ship it. It's not worth it for that. But for a big thing like that, that's like one quick draw, and you know, that's different. All I'm really trying to do, well, aside from improve the setup, the most immediate thing that I've been doing is just paying off the credit from where I built this computer 2 years ago. Because I realized that it was like starting to add up with interest and stuff. Build a wall. Hell yeah, I need me a wall right here, right between me and my fucking neighbors. Yeah, right this, actually build a wall all the way around my house. Kiss Anime Mods got pissy at me for saying I watch anime on Crunchyroll and Funimation, then they go kiss for the comments. Oh. Yeah, I guess, well, that's the community, though. People get pissy over the stupidest little stuff. That's why I love you guys so much. You guys are so chill. Did I put the feedback in here? I gotta make sure I do that. I gotta make more of these little buckets. I really do. Because I want to make a lot of fertilizer. Wait, why can't I? There we go. Alright. Maybe I am chill. Alright, I gotta chop down some of these trees, get some of that wood, some more sap. Actually, what do I need to build these little thingies? Oh, I can actually make some more of these. 3, okay. I guess, where can I put them? Oh, I could probably put them over here. Yeah, but they do have a pretty good, last time I checked, they've got a good selection of old shows, which is really cool. It's like the only time I really go plan some baby and your wife, hey, we already got some babies there. The only time I really go to some of the offsites like Kiss Anime or whatever is like when I really want to watch an anime and I can't find it anywhere else. I'll go there because I know I'd rather not have the experience of having fucking malicious ads pop up constantly or having to pick which boy has the yellow hand. Bob Shido. Would I ever stream Terraria? No, I don't like the aesthetic of Terraria. The whole 2D thing, I really don't like it. I mean, this is 2D, but it's not like 2D on a side-scrolling plane. I can't really get into that because to me, those games where you build stuff like that, it's all about letting your creativity flow. But I think it's harder to be creative in a 2D environment, a side-scrolling environment like that. I have Terraria. I played it for like 5 minutes. It's like, I really can't get into this. I don't need that. Oh, I'm kind of stuck with it. Alright, so it's the 5th. I wonder how many days. I wish you could, like, check the plants and see how many... Oh, I gotta pet my animals, feed my animals. What's up, buddy? It's a good thing I came in here. Keemstar blocked you on Twitter. That doesn't sound very surprising. Seems pretty easy to get people to block on Twitter, especially when you troll them, I guess. Alright, that should be enough for right now. Oh, I gotta go talk to the other animal, too. Aw, damn, I should have petted them first thing in the morning. Let's get right back into the news. Yamcha is trying to sleep. Poor Yamcha. Where the hell? Let me pick more. Oh, actually, let me do this. Damn it. Oh well. Who's Miles? I know a YouTuber named Miles. What's the most amount of hours you've spent watching anime in a single day? I watched Death Note in one sitting once. Hey, wifey face. Good evening, my day was fine. How, oh, you don't wanna give me a kiss or a hand job? Well, screw you then. No, I'm gonna plant these little dingies out here. Go plant my little dingies, put my bug guts in them. Why does Trump want to build a wall so bad? Have you seen the earthquake damage? Their engineers are garbage. Mexico wouldn't be building the wall. They would just be paying for it. Through things that we sell them already. We would be building it. Oh, okay. Is it? I don't really care. I don't really care about it anymore. It's just something that happened. I don't give a fuck about the dude. He followed me on Twitter. I didn't follow him back. I kind of mostly just forgot about it, aside from the instance. The fact that it happened. I don't even remember anything about the dude. He might not be that bad of a guy. I don't know. That's my only interaction with him. Well, that's how you come off at people just coming at him like that, then you can't expect them to think much of you. You should be more responsible with your base. Aw, damn, I hate picking these things up. That's China. There's actually a saying in China: if you can screw somebody, screw them. If you can cheat them, cheat them. Uh-oh, I got some stuff growing here. Got me a potato. Eden and 20th Century Boys this week. Damn, it sounds like a good week for you, man. I want to read those manga. Aw, shit. Damn. How come I'm getting acorns back with diminishing returns? This is strange. Okay, so this tree right here. Obviously, I don't have anything to plant another tree with right now. So I should get 2 tree planting things from this. What did I get? Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. So I should get at least 2 back from this to 1. So I cut down 2 trees and get enough to replace 1 tree. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I guess I need to go farm for some wild trees or something. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. The artist, like Bob said, I didn't say that. That's what the director of Death Note said. What am I doing here? Oh, I gotta do this. Alright. I need to make some more of these little thingies. What do I need to make? I need more iron. I got a lot of iron, dude. I got plenty of coal. Let me go smelt some of this bad boy up. Aw, damn. Wrong room. I can do both. I haven't seen anything from this season yet. I want to go watch Into the Abyss. I do, but I just haven't. But next season should be fun because I'm going to do it live, and I'm going to do it on this gaming channel. I finally have lost the restriction of having people just unsubscribe like crazy. Maybe some people on this channel will, but I feel like this is more of a hangout with Bob channel than it is like a legit gaming channel. Man, sometimes it's like I sit in the chair for so long, I like push myself up like this. And like I'll push my shoulder together and I'll kind of like release the muscles in my back and I'll feel like my collarbone crack. And then as I release the muscles in my back, my spine will just go all the way down. It feels good. The best feeling is like having your hips crack, because there's this like section at the super low part of your back, like in between your hips. And sometimes if you sit for a while, or is a way to crack it, and that's the best feeling. Alright, what else do I need to do? Oh, I'm gonna go buy... I can't do that. What can I do? I've got 30,000, and I can't really do anything with that just yet. I could probably go buy another add-on to the phone. No, I need 100,000 to do that, I think. So, there's... Oh, I need to get this iron out of here and build me some more of these little fishy thingies. I wouldn't say that that is particularly true about Asian people, though. It really depends. You get one of two kinds, as far as I can tell. You get one type that is super internal within their own people, and then you get another kind that is just friendly with everybody. But then again, like, what else would there be if not both? Damn, I need to get some more of these, pine cones. Gamers. I hear about gamers, but I have no idea what the hell gamers is. I did my preseason video, and I still don't think I talked about it. Vatican Miracle Examiner is fun for being hilariously absurd and stupid. Yeah, I figured that would be kind of weird. I've never met any... Well... It really depends. It really just depends on the person. I know over in China, they'll have these things called, white monkey jobs. You can actually, like, if you're in China and you're white, you can do things like make bullshit paintings, and then you can sell them for loads of money because people assume, oh, he's white, he's American, this is not America, why is he here? He must be a famous painter because he's painting and he's from America and he's here. So they'll offer you like hundreds of dollars for your shitty paintings. And because you're there, people will host you. It's like somebody has this gallery or something, or like this big room, and they'll like rent it out, they'll like let you use it, and they'll charge people admission or something like that just because it's like, oh, I have an American. and people come in there and buy the really shitty paintings and stuff under the impression that you're somebody really special. I watch a YouTuber who he was somebody who trained doctors in English, basically. But some of the stuff he said he would have to train them about is like hygiene stuff. Like if you ever deal with, like if you have to go over here to a different country, these are things you need to do. You need to change your clothes every day. That kind of stuff he was saying. No, they are super racist against black people over there in China. Actually, they have this thing called, I don't know exactly how they say it in Chinese, but it's like, I watch some black people over there in China too, and they will have people all around them just say, oh, black ghost, black ghost, black ghost. They say it in Chinese though. It's like super racist. It's like, oh, he's had people like walk up to him and say, wow, your nose is so big, things like that. Terrible. But they don't know any better. That's the thing. It's like not ill intent. They just don't know any better. But then again, at the same time, some black people in China are actually fetishized by like a certain type of women that I think we all know the stereotype, and is kind of fetishized over there. Good old cap. I might buy this cap right here. I need a new hat. I think the hat that I have is kind of like symbolic now of my character, so I'm gonna keep that. I do want to buy a different outfit though. Can I do that? Can I get a different outfit or something? I guess I can't. It's just a hat and shoes. Yeah, but there's all sorts of stuff over there. They call it white monkey jobs. You can just do whatever and make lots of money. Yeah, China has black people. It's like there's this guy that, okay, there's multiple people that I watch in China because it's actually very interesting. And China is like a really strange place. It's like you could be here and you're like in this next generation sort of world where everything's super high tech, but you go right around the corner over there and there's like people are killing chickens in the middle of the road, and they're just like, they're doing sewing by like foot pedal little machines and stuff. So it's like, it's really crazy how you go forward and backwards. So I watch people from China. There's one guy he's a white guy from South Africa, because you know the whole issue with South Africa, there's actually a decent amount of white people there. So he moved to China because fuck South Africa, if you know what South Africa's like, and you know the whole issue that's going on there. He went to China. He expatriated, but then there was this guy from America who's black. So the guy who's teaching English in Japan, the American black guy, when he's trying to teach, the parents will actually turn him down because they don't want African English. They want American English, so they choose the white South Africaner to teach American English instead of the American black guy. That's how warped the perspective is for like other worlds. Of course, you get like first tier cities that are like super advanced. They probably know a little bit better, but it's like in the majority of China still they wouldn't. Yeah, they're still ancient. It's like the channel is called ADV China, and it's run by two people, Serpent ZA. And also, I can't remember the name of the other guy. They're really awesome people. And then the black guy in China is Lurzhu Lai Wai, but he got his channel shut down because he was showing like snuff videos and stuff. Dude, he would show stuff because there's this app called WeChat. It's like Facebook, but it's like every app you've ever heard of, but combined into one, basically. It's pretty convenient, except for the Chinese government spies on you constantly. But, yeah. So he would find all these crazy videos on WeChat of people getting run over in the streets and back over and run over, and just people being so senseless there, because it's kind of like common sense is not a national thing, I guess. It was kind of like, I covered this in an Otaku Tuesday video where there was this person who was prank calling a whole bunch of people and saying, hey, you can get free money from the ATM, just go up to it and pour a whole like liter of soda down into the slot. And there was a woman who was going around to like 5 different machines trying to do that and get money, and they call a whole bunch of people and they were all doing it, causing thousands of dollars in damage. But at the same time, I shouldn't paint the country in a bad image, because it is actually a lot of beautiful things there, but I think like the weird stuff is more interesting. Well, no, he couldn't show snuff videos. That's why he got his channel shut down, because he was showing snuff videos. Oh, sweet. It's time to harvest them tates. Yeah. Actually, there's some crazy dishes in China that I heard about from the channels, like one called the Screaming Donkey. Of course, the crazy food and stuff that I hear about is not like main dishes that everybody eats. It's like China is such a diverse country. It's like it's predominantly Chinese, and it wants to stay that way. But at the same time, within the Chinese, there's so many different subcultures, and there's even cultures that are minority cultures that are part of Chinese, that are part of China, and they're Chinese, but they speak completely different languages. I mean, even in China, you've got two major languages. You've got Mandarin and you got Cantonese, but even then, there's like multiple other languages that people speak, and even within the multiple other languages, various dialects that almost make it like different languages within there. So you've got like this massive place with so many different foods and stuff, and there's like one place down south that cooks this meal called the virgin boy egg, where the local schools near them will collect the piss of little boys and sell it to these people, and they'll boil eggs in it, and they'll like crack the shells open so all the boy piss seeps in, and they call it the virgin boy egg. But it's like nobody, it's like I've asked people that like come straight from China over here, like, ever hear about this? And they're like, no, I never heard of that. Because it's only a local thing, but it's still weird. I would like to, but I don't think I can, to be honest with you. I have this strange stomach condition thing. It's like it really does suck. Like, I don't know exactly what it is because I can't afford to get it diagnosed, but like certain things that I'll eat will just fuck me up for a long time. It's like sometimes I'll eat something that's a little bit off. Like, I actually went on vacation, and I went to a Korean restaurant when I took the week off to go up to the mountains. I went to a Korean restaurant. I've never had kimchi before. I didn't know what it was. I'm the type of guy, I go in somewhere, if it looks fresh, if it looks like it's cooked all the way, if it looks like a clean place, then I'm open to just trying all sorts of stuff. But I am technically a big germaphobe who washes my hands all the time. But I was like, oh, I want this. I don't even know what the fuck the stuff is. I just wanted to try it. It's just trying new things. But kimchi was something that's fermented, and it fucked me up for like days, man. It's like fermented cabbage or something like that. And even spicy stuff. I really love spicy food, but it's starting to fuck with me now. Yeah, they say Japan and South Korea. Japan first, South Korea second, and then Taiwan third. Like, if you are like a more cleanly person and you want to have the Asian experience. Yamcha. I hate kimchi. Yeah, I hate it now too. I mean, I don't mind shaking hands. I just am super conscious. Like, you'll see me do this. Like, I don't like to touch my face with my hands, like around my mouth or eyes, just because I know I'm touching the keyboard or is stuff like that. It's like whenever I'm cooking, I'll wash my hands several times. I cook breakfast and wash my hands like 4 times in the process of it. Maybe 3 times. And like, I know if like I'm cooking something with raw meat, I'll remember, oh, I slightly touched this counter over here. Let me clean that. I'll like clean down everything before and after. I love spicy food. I love the flavor of spicy food. I don't like the shit that you get from fast food place where it's like, hey, try this red hot thing, and you buy it, and it's like caked in this red shit. It's like so hot you can't even taste it. I like the flavors of the peppers. I like to cook with peppers. Hot peppers, not hot peppers, too. I like to make a lot of pasta sauces and stuff with a lot of peppers. I put like 4 or 5 different peppers in it, and it's actually really good. The pasta sauces are so good that it's like, I'll eat it without cheese. Oh, yeah, they got a lot of tranny hookers over there. Have you ever heard of Brazilian fart porn? There's actually a thing, you can look it up. It's like a fart fetish with like giant asses. In before cool girl flips her shit. Levi is Bob's spirit animal. Man, this whole North Korea thing, it will never not be an issue because North Korea is so secluded from the rest of the world. I honestly wish we would just get it over with because I can promise you this, it would not. People talk about war, we would just dominate. There would not be any chance of anything. The only thing I would worry about is like some of the people who collude with North Korea. Some of the rare people, countries. Brazilian. I don't watch it. I don't watch it or like, well, I've seen it out of curiosity. I've seen a lot of weird shit on the internet out of curiosity. Oh yeah, I was talking about Brazilian fart porn, cool girl. It's not even about porn, it's more about, it's like, I'm curious to the weird things that people do. Oh, I also saw this. It was a while back I saw it. There was this woman in China who was having like a heat stroke or something. She passed out in the middle of the road. What do you think would happen if you pass out in the middle of the road over here? And you're a girl. What do you think would happen? You think people would come and like help you or something? Or do you think that people would do what this person did and start taking her shirt off and sucking on her tits, and then everybody that passed by? Here, you would assume that if there was somebody that would do that, people would just like beat the shit out of them and protect the girl. But there, they kind of crowded around and were just watching. There's a fetish for listening to people eat apples, is there? I actually like the sound of eating apples. I like to slightly bite into it and just like rip the part away from the apple. It's got that nice hard crunch to it. 421, 137. Yeah, I should be making some good money here. So question to chat, how did some of you find Bob? Yeah, that's an interesting question right there. Gaming or main channel, doesn't matter. I think everybody mostly found me through my main channel. If there's somebody here that found me through my gaming channel, then wow. I mean, only through my gaming channel. Fun fact, I've had other channels that nobody knows about. I had a channel talking about suits and stuff. I had a clothing channel. And there have been people that found me. What, Bob? I still have got a few videos up on there. I would like to continue it, but I just can't afford the lifestyle. I was mostly doing it because I ran the business, and I was doing that as an aggregator for people to visit the site that I had, because I had a website for my suit business. So it's the 7th. He deleted Berserk review back in 2013. I don't think it's well, maybe from your perspective it's deleted. I think it's just unlisted. Because I had 2 reviews. What I do is I review it a long time ago, and if I make a new review, I'm likely to make the old review private because I feel like it's irrelevant. Because I didn't use clips, or, you know, I feel like it's a better Berserker. I shouldn't do that. I really shouldn't do that. I have a video that's not even out yet. If you're a patron, you've probably seen it. I uploaded it with, it's basically, I go into this Wayback Machine, and I look at snapshots of my channel, and I feel like, damn, man, I really miss, like, I feel like I lost a part of the channel when I deleted all those videos, but it's easy for me to look back and say that in hindsight, but in hindsight, I was trying to struggle and just grow the channel as big as I could, and I want to do that now, but it's kind of impossible the way YouTube is, but YouTube only wanted to share my new videos. I mean, my old videos. It's like I would look on the sidebar, it'd be nothing but old videos, and that's all people would see. I'd be getting comments all day long on the old videos, but not the new videos. So what I did was I deleted, made private, removed, or whatever, a lot of the old videos that had a lot of bad quality to it, because I felt like they were making a bad name for the channel, because people click on it and it's like terrible audio and stuff. They're not going to subscribe, they're going to click off. My retention rate lowers, and that actually hurts the rest of my channel. So I made a business move with that, and then that actually worked. I had this massive boom because there was a allotted number of videos from my channel that were going to be shared, and they were now the newer videos instead of the older ones, the higher quality videos, and I experienced a boom from that, but it was only temporary. Long-haired Bob, Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, you're damn right. All right, we're going to dump some of these out. Rob found me through Watch Mojo. Do I have antacid problems? No, it's more of like an IBS issue. I think. Because it's like sometimes it'll hurt so much to digest food that my arms and legs will go numb. But I've been actually really good lately. I don't know what it is. Sleep, I notice a lot of things affect it. Sleep, how I eat, how much I exercise. Because of the lifestyle I have, sometimes I forget. But now that I have this, I've been doing great. Like the little bike over there in the corner, because I'll just bang out like 6 miles now in the morning, and I feel amazing. I think it's kind of, I thought for a while that was an antacid problem. I would have Tums and stuff. But, I mean, it helps. Because sometimes I do have an antacid issue. I think it's like a total, like, full body thing. Because sometimes I will get acid, like, coming up my throat. But it's not as much of a problem. But I think it's, like, all connected. Because it's like one tube. TMI, I'm sure. Alright, so I got all these tates. Let me go get some more fishes. The problem with antacids, like if you ever take them, is that, like, if you have a basic antacid problem, it's probably not bad enough to take something for. But if you have, like, a bad antacid problem, then it gets worse by taking medicine, because the acid will go away for a while, but then all that excess acid will come back in a crazy amount when you're not supposed to be eating. Like, it'll come back at night, you'll have a rebound, and that's fucking worse. Oh, I can make some of these now. Nice. Oh, let me trash these. Oh, I'm not talking about religion. They are. I usually don't like to talk about it. But the thing about religion is, like, most people, like most modern religions, have moved past the whole war thing, though. I mean, yes, you could argue that it's the base, and you gotta wonder, like, how do you believe in something if you don't know the origins and what it came from and what people did and whatnot. But at the same time, that's kind of how people are. Ring of Yoba. Occasionally shields away from damage. That's not even worth it. Alright, so let's do some of these. And then we can do some of these. It's kind of one of those things that it's a human nature thing. Yeah, Yamcha's been on the internet for a long-ass time. Which is fine. I've been on the internet a long-ass time, too. He remembers the old days. I mean, I don't really... The only thing that's like... I don't know. I mean, it's one thing because it's like, I'm not a religious person, but I understand why people are religious. I used to be religious, but then it's like, once you feel a certain way, it feels like there's no going back. It was actually a big thing around 9/11 that really started making me question things. It's like, how is it that, I think that's something that a lot of people would question around that time. Maybe some people have more faith, but I was the person that have less. And ever since then, I just started wondering about other stuff. I even dabbled in Buddhism and stuff, but then I realized that religion is mostly just, is mostly philosophy, and we subscribe to a certain set of philosophies, usually are subscribed to us by birth, and it's more of a cultural thing, but you don't need to label yourself as something in order to live a certain way. You can live a certain way and be a certain type of person, but not really have or need the label that labels you as such. Yeah, that was the whole thing. I used to be really big into Buddhism. I would meditate and stuff all the time, as I talked about in my martial arts video. But then I kind of realized that was a lot of spiritual mumbo jumbo and shit too. And most people that were into it, they were into it for the spirituality of it instead of just the philosophy, because Buddhism at heart is a philosophy and not actually a spiritual religion with like a deity or anything like that. Well, I don't know. It's complicated. It's really complicated because you'll have people who are like brilliant scientists and stuff who they're religious, but they know that a lot of the stuff that the whole Noah's Ark and Adam and Eve and stuff is not actually, they know otherwise, basically. They know evolution and stuff like that. It is complicated. That's why I say it's more of a cultural thing that people can't explain. And that's fine. That's fine by me. The only problem is when people go around trying to shove it in your face and try and get you to change because of it. That is a problem. It's kind of the same thing goes for atheists too. There's a lot of cringeworthy atheist people out there too. I need more taters, but the store's closed. Well, that's the thing. It's like they would say, "Oh, if you pray for it, I mean, you could get it, or if you do get it, then that's the work of God. But if you don't, then that's the Lord working in mysterious ways." But I understand the mindset. No, the whole atheism thing. As an atheist, there's a lot of cringeworthy atheists out there that just want to start arguments and stuff with people who are just trying to mind their own business as religious people. It goes both ways. There's people on both sides of everything who can be bad. Damn, I made $76,000 just then. I remember I used to make that much in a month alone on this game. Well, I hope you would be picky about the shows in the top 50, because if you have bad shows in the top 50, then you should have just made it a top 20 or top 30. I don't know, it's a complicated thing. That's why I prefer not to make it a topic here, because some people get offended, or I don't know. I don't think anybody's really could possibly be offended by anything that I have to say about it, but who knows. I don't think there's too many people that are hyper religious in the anime community anyways. I don't know about a life after death, and I don't really care. All I'm worried about right now is the life that I'm trying to live right now. That's the most important thing to me. I'll deal with that when I get there. If I get there, if there is one, who knows? Oh shit, I got all these acorns right here. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know where I got all these damn acorns from. They must have just dropped loads at once or something. Damn, you know what? Okay, so I got take the hoe out and replace it with the acorn. Yeah, we're super civil about this. We're talking about religion and stuff. And everybody just chill. We even talk... Hey, hell, I was talking about the wall earlier and people are still chill. Best chat indeed. Hell, a lot of the chats in the anime community, they can't even get on the same page about anime and talk about that regularly, normally, like normal civil people. Yeah, the world is billions of years old. I'm running into this problem again where I'm running out of seeds. What happened to Bob Needs My Seed? Where's he's been? He might have. The Trigun mangaka, I don't know. This is one thing, that kind of... It's like back in the beginning, because I used to be, it's like, in the beginning when you're jumping around and trying out different, religion and stuff, because it's like... I feel like it's easy to jump from one to another instead of just trying nothing. Because the idea of there being nothing is kind of uncomforting for people who are used to being religious. But I was kind of just like, kind of angsty against the whole religious thing a long time ago, back when I first, because, you know, you gotta understand, I started being an atheist around when I was like 16, 17 maybe. But, maybe 17, 18. So at first I was like, oh, all the stuff, the Crusades, etc., 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 you know, Old Testament stuff. But now it's like, I started to realize that it's part of history, it's part of culture. Like, you look at movies, you look at books, you look at film, it's just part of history and culture. And without the influence of religion, then you would have incredibly boring movies and TV shows, and you'd have boring art. Because that's kind of where we get it from. Plus, if you look at the moral setup that we have over here in the West, in Western countries versus various other countries in the world, is totally different, and that's thanks to religion. I think it'd be well. I'm fairly sure that aliens exist. I haven't seen them, but at the same time, the odds are against you when you say that there's likely nothing out there. When you consider how infinite space is. Will we ever meet them? I don't know. Even if there's like super advanced life forms, a super advanced technology, the distances between us are so vast that even if they have the ability to travel towards us, who's to say that they could travel in the right direction? And who's to say that they would even contact us? Yeah, of course. Boring music, too. Yeah, we're all in the Matrix. I still don't understand how people believe the simulation thing. I don't get that. It's not impossible, but... I mean, if it was possible, what the fuck could you do? More fart porn. Yeah, alien fart porn. They probably don't even have buttholes. They probably evolved to the point where they, like, feed off of sunlight and they got rid of their buttholes. Would you let an alien anal probe you if she was hot? How would you know if it's a woman? Are you assuming it's gender? Uh-oh. No, and no. Yeah, Superman much. I think that might be the natural way to go, because it's like, you feed off sunlight in the day, and you hibernate at night. If you had a planet that was similar to how Earth is, with a day and night cycle, which they assume you would need in order to habitate life, then if they're a super advanced form of life, they may not even need to eat food. They could have, like, merged with plants or something like that. There could be some sort of sentient plant life or something. Because you feast during the day and you hibernate at night, so you wouldn't need the same amount of energy. You would adapt. I gotta buy some more taters. Oh, I better go to the store, buy me some more tates. So, Bob, how did you make your top 50 list? Like, I saw the scores, but if you have, like, 2 7 out of 10s, how would you pick? Okay, what I did was, I picked out all the 10s, all the 9s, all the 8s, all the 7s, and then I organized the list of the 10s, the 9s, the 8s, and 7s, just depending on how I felt at the time. There is actually a point system that I used to use behind it. Do you guys know about what my point system is for reviews? It's like super fucking in-depth. It's like so in-depth, I don't even do it anymore. It's like so in-depth, but I got so used to doing it that I can kind of instantly calculate something and I can be close to what that was. Your personal enjoyment, yeah. I had 2 scores. I had personal enjoyment for 1 score, then I had my critical score. My critical score was made up of multiple other scores. I had characters, plot, and presentation. Wait a minute, it was characters, plot, presentation. That's what it was. Characters were worth 65%. Wait a minute. Characters were worth 45%. The plot was worth 35%. And then the presentation was worth 20%. Within the character bracket, there was a 65% bracket for main characters, 35% bracket for the side characters. The main characters inside of that bracket was a characterization slot, which was 65%, and then 35% went to development. The same thing goes for the side characters as well. Within the characterization slot, I had a checklist. Does this character have goals? Does this character have skills? Does this character have, you know, whatever. This whole list of things. And then everything that I didn't press no for, I would say, was it required in order to tell the story? And then I would take the average out of that, and I would calculate it out of the percentage of the maximum. Like, if a character wasn't required to have a certain thing, then it wouldn't be out, because it was like 10 questions that I would ask. And if like 4 of those didn't apply, then I would remove it and calculate it out of 100%. Then that would become the percentage there. And then you would calculate the development, just however I felt about the character development. And that would be 35%. So then I would calculate the main character score, or that 65%, the side character's 35%. Then I would come up with the character total score out of 100. Then I would move on to the plot section, where we had exposition, introduction, pacing, we had conflict, and also ending. Each of those were worth 20%, and I would go through and I would rate that depending on how well they did. I would create that as the maximum out of 100 score, and then I would go through the presentation, which is 10 points for art, 10 points for animation, 10 points for sound, 10 points for voice acting of the Japanese. In some cases I would do English, but I try not to hold English voice acting against Japanese anime. And then I would combine all of that together and then associate that with an enjoyment score, and I would have 2 different scores. I got fucking tired of doing that. I'm not gonna cut that section. I put it on the main channel because I don't score for anime anymore. Oh. Yeah, that's the thing, though. I could bring it back, but there's 2 downsides to it. For one, people take scores far too fucking seriously, and secondly, I want people to listen to what I have to say, and if I have scores, they just skip to the score part. That's actually the same reason why Arcada stopped using scores as well, because that's what he said. Most people were just going to see the score and leave. Make a religion where I'm the god. Yeah, okay, Yamcha. How about I make a football team and you can be the mascot? Yeah, I've seen 600 anime. Close to 700. There's one thing, there was a project that I was working on. I got kind of sidetracked. What I was doing was this is totally an anal retentive thing, but I was going through all of the things, all of the anime on my list. I was looking at the 10s. I would look at the director, the script writer, and also the studio, and I would associate, like, if it's 10 out of 10, then I give it 10 points. If it's a 9 out of 10, I give it 9 points. And then the directors, the script writer, and also the studio that had the most points at the end, I would rank them as a list and make a video, top favorite directors, top favorite studios, top favorite whatever, because I've seen so many animes that, like, I don't even fucking know. Like, Satoshi Kon's my favorite director, but who's my fourth favorite director? I don't know. Some people do know that, but I think that's a little bit too much. I've been, you know, I did dabble in the whole thing where I took it like super seriously because I felt like that's what it needed to be for the time. But it's like I've traveled back to, it's like I just want to enjoy anime as an anime fan, and I feel like a lot of people that take anime super seriously in their videos, I have a hard time believing that they truly enjoy what they do. Because I've been there, I didn't really enjoy it. I felt good. I felt smart. I loved people saying, wow, your vocabulary is so, you know, it's so adept. You know so many big words and stuff. Yo, you're really smart when it comes to anime. I liked it. I felt good about it because people were like, damn, you're really smart. To be honest, I've never went to college. I just did good in English class back in high school. I feel like anything I did in anime reviews that made me sound like an intellectual to other people, anybody can do it with a high school diploma. Shit, half the stuff I know about story, you learn in like middle school, so I don't think it's like... yes, it's important that as a reviewer you understand the importance of characterization. Like there was one of the episode discussion people, episode reaction people out there that wanted to say, oh, you know, character development means nothing. It's all about the enjoyment, you know. Of course, that's total bullshit, and everybody who graduated from middle school knows that. But at the same time, just because you graduated from middle school doesn't mean you need to pretend like you're having cock creators when it comes to internet. And when I say cock crater, I mean like you pull your meat out and as it touches the ground, it like creates a fucking crater. That's how some people act when they talk about anime. It's like they're making cock craters. They're not making cock craters, they're just making their fucking hands dirty. That's all that is. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, there's actually a large amount of Italians who are not into the Pope or anything like that. Did you guys hear about the sex scandal that the Pope's right-hand man was caught up in, where there was like a cocaine-fueled gay orgy from the assistant to the Pope? There's all sorts of stuff that surrounds them. All sorts of stuff. And I'm not anti-religious or anything like that. We obviously got over this already and talked about this. Cock craters, yeah. They're not making craters, they're just getting their hands dirty. You get what I'm saying there. They're having a good old wank. I'm a funny bib. And now the Pope wasn't the one doing the gay orgy. It was the Pope's right-hand man, his assistant basically, but I mean, hey. Is it any coincidence you get all the stuff with, I mean, hey, just look at some of the stuff surrounding the Hillary Foundation. I'm just gonna say that. How many people on the left were arrested in the past month, or actually lost their positions due to either allegations of child abuse, or were actually convicted of it in the past month? It was at least 2. Is it a coincidence that people are so close to each other that are into the crimes like that? I don't think so. I know, I can tell you this right now. If I had a friend that was into that weird shit, I wouldn't have a friend that's into that weird shit, I can tell you that. Yeah, fuck her. At least George Clooney's putting his money where his mouth is, even though he came back to America. He left America because we were quote-unquote so racist and not diverse enough for him, but then he came back because he couldn't handle the diversity. Yeah, yeah, won't house any. She's got all those bedrooms. I think it's actually a really good idea to set up places for them to be safe in areas near their home place. I think that's really good. Because, like, if everybody leaves, it's like, look at Mexico. Times are hard and people are coming here. But if people leave when times are hard, then the problem won't be solved. It just gets worse because the people who are creating the problems with the corrupt cops and everything, buying people off and everything, there's a lot of problems in Mexico, and I feel bad for the people, but it will never change without the people. It'll just get worse. And it really sucks. But it's all about virtue signaling. You can't expect those people to really put their money where their mouth is. I actually made a video the other day where I was in the middle of making a video about something. It was basically about how I realized that it was getting off topic about anime. I was getting on topic about more like other things that I feel like might be too controversial. But I was basically talking about how brainwashing is like a chain effect. It's kind of like, say me for example. Like, if I wasn't comfortable in saying the stuff that I did, if I thought that saying the stuff that I say would get, like, a lot of you guys offended and you would leave, it would actually cost me. It would cost me a lot because I can't do what I do without viewer support. So, traditionally speaking, I would have to suck up and I would have to have the viewpoint that would allow me to continue doing what I'm doing and keep winning me the bread. So, basically what I'll do is I may not share that ideal, well, not me per se, but people like me in situations like this, not just like me, but actors, everybody. Maybe they don't share that ideal, but they would like to have their career still. They don't want to go and stop being an actor and go work at Hardee's or something like that. So what they do is they go along with the status quo, and then people who looked up to them, they would see like, oh, this person feels this way because they're speaking out about that just because they want to advance their career. And they believe that just because somebody they look up to believes in that. And the person, they're not trying to brainwash anybody, but that's what they're doing. And then maybe somebody else will see that that person's doing it in the same position. It's like, well, there's too many people that are doing this. I can't speak against these people, so I'm just with them. So it's just like, people, there's no devious plan with the majority of people who are in the process of creating culture that brainwashes people in a detrimental way. It's just people who are afraid of their career, who are inadvertently and don't realize the cost of what they're doing. But didn't you like One Punch Man? I thought it was okay. I feel like there's a lot of shows that I reviewed. I was too harsh back in the day because I felt like I needed to have that standard, that uniform standard across everything. I would never like do a 180, but if I was like here in enjoyment, the score would be like further back. Oh, damn. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, what is it? You'd be a kafar or whatever? I mean, I can't really say too much because I don't know too much about it. I thought about buying like various religious books and just reading them because I'd like to be more informed. I'm probably more well informed about the Bible and many things that many Christians are informed about because most people, they just have faith and they've never read it. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not useful information, I think. All of my favorite anime I found on my own. Yeah, that's how it is. That's why I have the channel the way I have it. I mean, it's not like I'm recommending you going out of my way to find stuff that nobody's ever heard of because that actually hurts the channel. Look at everybody that's blowing past me. There's nobody out there that's blowing up off of only doing old stuff. I'm mostly doing old stuff. I occasionally do new stuff, but I'm mostly in the process of finding the stuff that I like, and in the process of finding stuff that I like, there's people that come around with a similar mindset. Maybe they don't like everything that I like, but they say, hey, this guy is going to recommend me something different because he's different than everybody else. What game is this? It is Stardew Valley. What's up, Scumbag Snake? Welcome to the Scumbag Steak. Jake? Fuck. Welcome to the stream, anyways. Allow me to mispronounce your name, your very simplistic name, a couple more times, if you do not mind. Alright. I'm gonna drop these glasses off, maybe some quartz, hopefully. Yeah, the voice actor in FMA was actually really good. Alright, what can I put in? I got so much iridium here, it's so cool. I guess I can drop in the iridium there and not have to worry about that. I can drop that in. I'm gonna drop some, well, drop that in. The Wall Street Journal YouTuber Bob Samurai says F word on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Man. It's crazy. It's like they thought that they could go at PewDiePie and make a little bit of money. It was like how these websites work is they get a whole bunch of nobodies on there, and then these like people, they just start making all sorts of articles and stuff, and they don't really collaborate with each other. It's like one person could do one story, another person could do another story, and they're totally contradictory, but it's not about being true or honest. It's about just making the money because it's just a business. It's not really like a traditional journalist thing. So somebody tried to go at PewDiePie and get some clicks off it, just like you look at Gawker and what they did when they were like putting Hulk Hogan's dick out there and the sex tapes and stuff like that. And what it was somebody just trying to get some clicks because I think they get some sort of revenue sharing thing out there, and they eventually got shut down for it. But what happened here was somebody thought that they would be smart and try and make a little bit of money off PewDiePie because PewDiePie's name is going to make you a lot of money because there's a lot of money attached with it. So they started going to PewDiePie, but inadvertently PewDiePie made a video about how fake the MSM is and then just red-pilled like millions of people, possibly millions of people, by doing that. So it backfired big time. Are you talking about the guy, Uncharted anime lover? You're talking about the guy who kept injecting silicone into his Jimmy? It's fucking unusable. It's like 30 pounds. I gotta put some of this trash away. Maybe it's not 30 pounds, probably like 15, 16 pounds or something, but still, that's a heavy hammer. Music is lovely. Yeah, so much blood flow. Damn, I'm making a lot of fertilizer here. I should, you know what? I'm gonna expand this section here a little bit more. How many am I gonna displace? I'm gonna start doing this. I got 14, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Holy shit. So 1, 2, let me just do this. So doot, doot. Right here, I can do this. Actually, let me go ahead and make some of these things up. Alright. This is kind of a waste, but I'm just gonna get it set. Yeah, you missed all the porn talk, all the weird stuff we talk about. Where's my pickaxe? Rusty pickaxe, I can take that. I haven't fished in such a long time. What am I doing with that fishing pole? Right. Aw, damn. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot. Okay, good. Doot, 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 doot. Like my counting voice. Doot, 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 doot. I always do this in Minecraft when I would like space stuff out. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. Damn. Okay, so I guess that's as far as I can go. And doot, 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 doot. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I'm kind of fucking up my field here, but it'll be worth it in the long run. This. Totally advancing this field right here. Doot. Doot. I'm gonna just do it like this. Alright, now I still got 3 left. Very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I make 1, 2, 3, 4. If I make one more of these, actually 2 more of these, then I can have another row. Which I probably can do, right? I need iridium, I got that. I need batteries. I know I got some batteries here. I know it. Let me check this way first. Better than walking all the way over. Oh shit, hell yeah, I got batteries. Hell yeah, I got batteries. I still gotta walk over and get my steel though. So if I can get, it's like 5 per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4. So if I can make 8 more, then I can get another row. I should just connect them together and take out that walkway, but I kind of like it. Why don't I do that? Maybe later I'll revamp it again. What am I doing? Do do do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6. I got not enough. What do I need? I need more batteries. All right, I got me some more batteries in here, I hope. Maybe not in there. I don't know where I put them. Any more batteries in here? Nope. No, I got some batteries. Oh, let me just go ahead and do this. There's gotta be more batteries around here somewhere. Nope. I think I used one as like a random stash bin real quick. Oh shit, why did I do that? I don't remember which one was my stash. I guess that's it. I guess I don't. Well, I can just make up another row anyways. It doesn't really matter. Doot, 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 and doot. Damn, I am really advancing this farm right here. No, I'm kind of tearing stuff up right now. Sometimes you gotta tear stuff up to build stuff up. Alright. And I can do one more row. Maybe I can. Wait a minute, let's just see. Do I got all these stacked? I think I do. Yeah, good. No, I definitely cannot do another row right now. I don't think. I could probably get it started and get it halfway filled. Nah. I got one left. It's not really worth it for right now. Maybe I get some more thunder. Find some more batteries. Shit. Fucking my crops up. Believe that. This will allow me to get more crops in here. A lot more crops. My headset on. I can't hear if anybody gives me a notification for something. Driving or whatever. Oh shit. Damn, it's getting late. I was hoping that I could at least till the ground. Oh well. Probably don't have time for that. At least I can do this. And that gives you so much space. It's crazy how much more space those iridium sprinklers give you. Shit. Nah, dude. Fuck. Where's my hoe? Oh, better go, 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 go. I got 30 minutes to get back inside. What time is it? That's 11:50. I'm gonna play for 10 more minutes. Whoa! Oh, I got another sprinkler right there. Let me just get in bed. Fuck, 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 fuck. Go, 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 go. Yeah, buddy. That last second, I almost passed out and lost thousands of dollars. I just made $50,000 off of taters. Love them taters. Love me them taters. Taters gonna tate. Why are you sprinkling up here, buddy? Come on. No, you don't have the permission to be the old Yamcha. If you're the old Yamcha, you get old Yamcha permissions. Like, no moderator. Wow. Them's fighting words right there. Man, Wolf's Rain is so fucking weird. It's like I'm getting to the point where like I don't know about the show. It's like in the beginning, like, oh, this is gonna be really cool. But now it's just like so fucking weird. I'm over halfway through and I was like, I still don't understand it. It's like so weird. Due to Kaioken. Oh, come on, yeah, I'm sure with all the spam. It is a total mess in places. Sometimes I feel like it could be a 7, other times I feel like it's gonna be a 6. It's really hard to say. Not that 6, well, 5s are average, so. Hell, we were having fun watching 6s today in the Patreon Discord chat. Well, a 6, we had a 1, and that really sucked. Alright, so do I want to make another one of these in advance? I got 2, all I need is 4 more. All I need is batteries, wait for the next storm. I could do that. I may as well. Alright. No, I don't need to do any of that. Doot, 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 doot. Hope it storms again so I can get some new batteries. Then I can do this. Doot. 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 Yeah, the spacing on these are so low compared to everything else. $52 of these too. Shit. Oh, fuck. I'll come back for them. Oh, are you cute? No, I still got a lot to go. I got another rung up there. Why? There's no point in doing that. It's gonna dry back out by the time I get the batteries. That's weird. Why didn't I put any crops right here? I better go buy some. Buy some. Bob, I'm fapping to the stream, bruh. Damn, you getting them nuts off? Busting them nuts, my boy. You should do a top 95 for like top 95 reasons you dislike Boku no Hero. Like, aw, fuck, it's Wednesday. Fuck, oh, I got taters still. Nice. Shiki's actually a pretty good one. I have a review of it if you haven't seen it. I think we all did. Anime lover at some point or another. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, shit. Get them bug guts up in there. Oh, cool. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed the Shiki review. Alright. I really do need to get rid of some of this shit in the inventory here. Thanks for giving me a fucking log. Take cover, everybody. He's calling it out. I can drop this bomb off. I don't know how to get that milk pail. How to get milk, but I may as well keep it. I haven't been playing with my pets, though. And that's all, I think. I can put this in there. I can put that in there. I can put that in there. Wait a minute. How's my wife? Oh, she's down to 2. That's down to 1. Pet them chickie-doos. Where's my chickie-doo? Hungry, so he ran away. No. I believe, but Cyber City Oedo. I think I've seen that one. I've never done a video, but I think I've seen it. Oh, he's frazzled. Looks grumpy. Well, not pregnancy. Sell for no. Oh. Very nice. Doesn't produce wool. Damn. How about some milk? Oh, goat milk. Very nice. Goat milk, regular milk. They're both regular. I need to buy some more cows. Time to expand the whole farm. But how's it feel to be the ultimate gay icon? I wasn't aware I had the title, so I guess it feels just like it felt before I knew. Later, Kuzon. This needs to be watered. Surprised that plant there didn't die. Be getting out of here soon too. Bob's face. Wait, what am I doing? One of the best anime ever produced. I don't know about that. I've seen a lot of anime. Not that it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Light doesn't really care for it, but I don't think it's like terrible or anything. But it's certainly not one of the best anime. Even if it's a good anime, it's not. I don't think it's one of the best. Yeah, Codebreaker, Midnight Eye, Goku. I know about those anime. I just haven't had the time to check them out yet. might even have them on my shelf. Not, well, if you get what I'm saying. Feeding these traps. Feeding these traps. But thanks, cool girl. Having a likable character is debatable in terms of bringing quality. Take a look at... There's plenty of series with people who are deviants. Take a look at Dexter, who is a psychopathic serial killer. Look at Walter White, who is a meth salesman. Take a look at Light Yagami. There's plenty of characters that are immoral, but still work out very well. It just depends on many variables. Having an original premise, that's debatable if it's original, because it's essentially an anime that's set in a school, which is not original, and it's an anime that is basically centered around superpowers, superpowers are also not very original. Even if it was original, originality is not the most important thing. It's better to have a good story than it is to have an original story. It's like if the same story is told 1,000 times, it's like if that one story told us out 1,000 times is still told good, then it's still a good story. But if there's an original story that doesn't work very well, kind of like Sci-Fi Harry, for example, it's about an autistic boy who has psychic powers, who is inadvertently killing everyone around him with his powers that is totally unknown to him. You know, that's a very original premise right there. I've never seen anything else that has a premise like that, but at the same time, it was a poor execution. But then again, you have something like, for the argument, Boku no Hero, which is a school-setting superpower anime, which it works for what it is, better than Sci-Fi Harry did for being original. The one for all for one dynamic is truly one of a kind. It's not really one of a kind. That's literally the foundation of the original Full Metal Alchemist series. They were trapped on an island, and they weren't able to leave the island until they came up with the truth of life in alchemy. Basically the exact sentence you just said. And also, practically every show in an anime is about your friends, and it's about the group. Maybe it's not defined in the same way that Boku no Hero is, because Boku no Hero does the team aspect fairly well, but Naruto also had a very strong team element in the beginning too. But having said that, Boku no Hero is not a bad show. I just find it harder to get into because I'm an old man and it's a school setting and it's teens and stuff. I mean, I kind of liked it for what it was, but it's like the idea of what I was expecting it to be was not ultimately what it became. I liked in the first episode when it was like the superheroes flying around and stuff. I thought that was really fun. Ever since then, I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the characters to get to that point. We didn't see that. Not necessarily, it's not making it bad. Of course, Light, he feels like it's bad, but I just feel like it's just not for me. It's good for other people, not for me. But while it is subjectively not for some people, it is objectively not the best anime, or one of the best anime ever created. Because you have to imagine, if there's tens of thousands of anime that have been creating, or at least if 10,000 anime that have been created, to assume that one of the best would at least mean that it's up in the upper 10 percentile. That would have to mean that there's basically, you've got so many more anime out there that are still greater. And just because it's not one of the best anime of all time doesn't mean that you can't like it or it's not good to like it. It means it's not one of the greatest anime. Oh, I can't plant a potato there. So how many anime series have you seen? To the guy who... Mr. Evil Might. How many anime series, or how many anime have you seen in total? Just out of curiosity, I'm not really... Damn, I gotta fill all this in. Damn, why didn't I fill that in yesterday? What am I doing? Why did I go to sleep? Oh, you're trolling then. You can't be serious if you really feel like you don't need to see other anime. I can't take that seriously. It's like, spaghetti is the best food ever, but I only eat spaghetti. I've never tried anything else. No, don't ban him. The troll, but he's not toxic. Yeah, you're such a troll. You baiting me over here. Boku no Hero is not even an anime that like Dragon Ball Z, Sword Art Online, One Piece, Naruto, more Naruto than One Piece, Bleach. These are shows that people are capable of watching without having seen any other anime. But Boku no Hero doesn't have the exposure to be somebody's first and only anime. Attack on Titan goes for that too. You're kind of trolling. You're unbelievable. Yeah, you're right, David. So the only anime that your friend recommended you was Boku no Hero. I mean, I could go into this and explain how it's even more of an asinine statement or an asinine stance to have, but I don't believe that is your legitimate stance. Bleach has some awesome openings, I'll give you that. What time is it? I guess after today I should probably go. Yeah, after this day I'm gonna head out. Damn, I got so much stuff in my inventory. I'm gonna drink this milk right now. I shouldn't drink it. I should sell it. Yeah, we wouldn't have this we wouldn't have any problems today because we'd all mostly be dead. Yamcha doesn't produce milk. I think Helsing Ultimate is a Senin. I could be wrong though. You just caught onto that, Yamcha? The chicken. I had one chicken named Yamcha and one chicken named Mobile. I sold Mobile away because he wouldn't get out of my way. And I got a cow named Light Lelouch, and I have a goat named Serena. Because Serena was in here one time. Yamcha doesn't produce milk. Are you sure it's milk? Oh my god. That is disgusting. The more I play Stardew Valley, the more I actually want to farm. I think I'm just very easily influenced by things that I see other people doing, and I feel like I can learn it, I think. It's like martial arts, I talked about with the video games, how that got me influenced. Lots of different things, but I actually want to farm. I just love the feeling of making things with your hand. To be honest with you, I really miss woodworking. I would love, like, if money wasn't a problem, I would have like a garage and all sorts of woodworking tools out there, and I just make stuff. I love it. I love the smell of wood. I love the feeling of hot wood after you cut it, or that feeling after you sand it down with like gradual steps of sandpaper, smoother each time. That feeling when you feel the wood and it's like light dust on your hand afterward, but it's like smooth as glass. Oh, it's so good. Or when you cut a joint into something and you fit a piece of wood and like you're making a shelf and it fits exactly tight. It's such a good feeling. But now we're not gonna ban him. I'm not a mod here, so I like being anon again. What is he saying? Don't ban me, it's just an alt. He's not saying anything that is like, he's just having incredibly uninformed opinions about anime. I don't think he's doing anything worth banning him, but if he does do something worth banning him, you admins have the ability to do that. But it's also your discretion to determine what is ban worthy or not. Inventory is full. I'm gonna clean up my inventory because all I know I'm gonna do this all sorts of next episode. Like I'm gonna complain I need inventory space, so I'm gonna clean up my inventory real good before I leave. Real good. I'm talking real good. Throw that away, throw that away, throw that away, throw that away. Damn, I got 41. Not good enough, unfortunately. Oh shit, I got 49 pine cones in there. I'll drop that, I'll drop that. That. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright. Doot. Time for sleepy. Yeah, you're kind of trolling. Yeah, you are totally trolling. And hey, if that's what they want to do, they're the mods. Oh, no, not much time to investigate. Because I am getting off. Are you serious? Holy shit. How much money did I make? Milk. Okay, ow. 8 eggs will sell for 400, but it's like milk. Goat milk alone sells for 200. I could just get a ton of goats and just clean up real nice. That's actually really good. That's base goat milk too. I want to get like golden goat milk. These are worth nothing. You wouldn't bat a fellow mod, would you? No. But you're not a mod. If you're on an alt, then that alt does not count as a mod account. Unless you're actually Yamcha there and you know what it's gonna take to trigger light. Anyways, I wanted to say thanks to everybody for stopping by. I hope you all had fun. Big thanks to Mr. Saggy Bones for that donation early on, and I will see you all tomorrow. If you're a patron, we're watching anime, probably starting at 5 or 6 p.m., maybe 7, depending on what I'm doing during the day. Around that time, come on the Patreon Discord chat, and if you are free. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Same time as this. We're probably gonna play some Shadow Hearts. I hope we can finally get past that terrible stage that I'm on. And I'll see you then. Have an awesome night, everybody. Later, chat.